Hey everybody, it's Elena from Power for Parkinsons, and today we're here to do a full body standing workout. So this exercise is designed for people with young onset Parkinson's, but if you are up for it, you are welcome to join the workout. So what you're gonna need today is some water and some light dumbbells. I'm using 4 pounds, but you feel free to do what feels best for you. And I also wanna let you know that when this video is coming out, we're right in the middle of our Ride the Waves fundraiser. So what you might not know about Power for Parkinson's is we're a nonprofit. And we're not one of those like fancy nonprofits that just calls themselves that. We are very much a nonprofit. So even though this video is free to you, it costs money to film, to plan, to produce. So I really want to encourage you, if you're in a place to support us financially, we're going to put the donation link in the video description. We would love to receive some support from you. And if you're not in a place to donate financially, please keep coming back to our videos. You might share our fundraiser link with friends or family. And yeah, I'm just glad you're here. Okay, so we're gonna get started with a warm up and then we're gonna move into our circuit. So bring your feet about hip width apart. And we're gonna get started with just 2 deep breaths. Inhale, reach out and up. And exhale, reach out and down. Right away, let some stress go. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach out, reach up. And exhale, reach out, reach down. Nice. Right away, we're gonna start to move our feet. So just moving our feet. We're gonna bring our hands up here. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Reach front and back. Go front, back, front, back. Keep going and starting to lift your knees a little bit higher. Love it. Stay with me. Front, back, front, back, front, back, reach out and in. Go out, in, out, in. Keep your feet going. Out, in, out, in, out. And last one, put them all together. Reach up, down, front, back, out, in, up, down, front, back, out, in. Speed it up. Up, front, out, up, front, out, up, front, out. Last one, up, front, out. Beautiful. Keep your feet a little bit wider than hip width. Let's do opposite punches. Cross, cross, cross. Starting to wake up our core, our abs, starting to get a little bit of a rotation in our trunk. Notice how I'm pivoting on my toe. Punch, punch. Let's do 2 on each side. Punch, punch. Yes, a little bit faster. Starting to raise our heart rate. Let's see. Great job, friends. Keep moving quick with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring your feet hip width. Let's roll our shoulders up, back, and down a few times. Nice, and then bring it one shoulder at a time, swimming your shoulders. Maybe getting a little bit of a knee bend into it. Maybe you're feeling a little bit sassy. Rolling the shoulders out, and then let's do the wrists. Rolling the wrists out in a figure 8 position, however feels good to you. And then reverse. Nice. All right, shake it out. Feet are hip width. We're gonna slowly squat down, slowly lift back up. If you want to bring a chair handy for balance to support you, be my guest. So we're going to squat nice and slow, and then lift nice and slow. Your hands could be here at your chest. They could reach forward, or they could even be on your hips. So nice slow squats, starting to wake up our lower body muscles. Love it. One more. This time stay seated down low. Let's find a tiny pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Stand up tall. We're going to do step jacks. Opposite sides of the body. Step out and in. Switch out and in. Out, in. You've got it. Now let's speed it up. Go out, out. Yes. Finding full range of motion with your upper body. Picking your foot up nice and tall. We're going to end our warm up here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, okay. I'm out of breath. Go ahead, take a sip of water. I'm going to share with you our first exercise. So Like most of our YOPD videos, this exercise is hitting all of our major muscle groups. And we're starting off with a great core exercise. So I want to invite you to grab both of your dumbbells, and we're going to hold them here at our chest. If your dumbbells are on the heavier side, you might want to use one for this, but I will let you play around and decide. So you're going to hold your hands here. Notice how my palms are facing in, and we're going to twist 4 times to each side. Now I want you to notice how my hips are facing forward the whole time. If my hips weren't facing forward, it would look like this. I would be twisting with my whole body. It would be less controlled, and I wouldn't feel it so much in my core. So I keep my belly button hugged in, and my upper body rotates, and I use my strong core to control my way back to the center, and then to rotate towards the other side. So it might not look like much, but after only a few reps, I'm already feeling it in my side body. So I really want to encourage you to find that control. We're going to do 4 twists, and then after 4, we're going to reach and kick, kick. 4, we're not going to get in a rush. 3, 2, 1, kick, kick, and then we do it again. Notice when I kick, I'm reaching out with my opposite arm. As my left leg reaches up, my right arm reaches forward. Now, obviously, when we're standing on one foot, that is really challenging our balance, throwing off our balance. So that second piece might not be the best fit. Maybe instead of kicking and reaching, you just want to find this opposite punch. So I want to encourage you to make any little change that might make this workout better for you, more challenging, more supportive, or help you reach your goals. So I'm just giving you an idea, but I really want to encourage you to veer off the train tracks. So we're going to do this movement for 1 minute. Go ahead, sit up tall. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Bring your palms towards your chest. Engage your core, and here we go. Twisting towards the side. 2, 3, 4, 2 kicks. Reach, reach, that's it. 4 twists. Keeping your core tight. And now 2 kicks with an opposite reach. Here's the thing about this format of the circuit, and this is on purpose. We're moving for 1 minute so that you can move at your own pace. Maybe it takes you a full minute to do 2 rounds of this, or maybe you do 20 rounds in 1 minute. So feel free to keep moving with me, or feel free to speed it up. Feel free to slow it down. We're moving for 20 more seconds, no matter where you are. Nice, friends. This is a great opportunity to really stand up tall. Keep working with me. 10 seconds here. Move until the very end. I've got you on the countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. That was our first push. Go ahead and ditch the weights. I'm going to show you, or ditch one weight. I'm sorry, just ditch one weight. I'm going to show you our second exercise, and I'm going to do my best to not talk so much. I'm just going to show you the exercise, and then we'll keep moving. You use 1 dumbbell. I want you to notice how I'm holding it with the ends in my hands. And then I'm going to hinge my hips back. So this is the starting position, and I want you to notice how my spine is long and strong. So this looks different than this. So we find ourselves here with a lot of weight in our heels. We're going to do 1 narrow row and then 1 lift. Woo! 1 narrow row and then 1 lift. I want to invite you to keep your neck long instead of your chin dropping down. And I want to invite you to keep your core really engaged. That's our second move. We're doing it for 1 minute. So go ahead, grab 1 dumbbell. Bring your your feet hip width apart. Go ahead, press your hips back, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. We find 1 narrow row, and then 1 lift of the dumbbell forward, keeping your arms slightly bent. Maybe that music could be turned up just a little bit. Keep us motivated, keep us excited to be here, you know. Nothing wrong with a little music helping us out. All right, friends, don't forget your belly button is pulling up towards your spine. That's helping you keep your back long and strong. Do, 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 yes. Nice job, y'all. 25 seconds. If you feel some tension in the back of your neck, that's totally okay, but that might be a message to your abs to engage a little bit stronger, or it might be a message to your jaw to relax. Stay with me for 10 seconds. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. That was our second move. All right, take a breather, take a sip of water. I'm gonna show you our third exercise, and this one's fun, I think, at least. All right, we're gonna practice our squats. You could do this with 2 dumbbells, 1 dumbbell, no dumbbells. And you could also do this with a chair nearby for support. I'll show you both. We're gonna do what I like to call an elevator squat. So imagine that you're lowering down 4 stories. We're gonna count together. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we stand up 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm gonna show you from the side. And here's the thing, if you want that extra support for balance, put your hands on the edge of this chair as you lower down. That's a great option, even if you just have 1 finger and it's kind of there just in case. Or maybe you have both hands here, and as you stand up, you help yourself, you support yourself by pressing into the back of the chair. That's an option. But what I want everyone to notice, whether you're using the chair or not, is that my hips are going back. So my knees are over my toes. Notice how this looks different, nice and strong, than this. This is not what we want. We want our heels down, hips back, chest lifted. Third exercise, are you ready to go? All right, if you're using your dumbbells, grab your dumbbell or dumbbells. Feet are hip width apart. I don't want your feet together. Feet are nice and wide. Weights can be here or they can be out long. Let's start with that elevator squat. 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Keep your chest up. 3, 4. Strong abs. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you breathing? 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stand up. That's a minute. Woo! Shake out your legs. I am really feeling that in my quads, so maybe you are too. All right, I want you to put 1 dumbbell to the side. Take a sip of water. Our next exercise is a great ab exercise. So we're gonna bring our arms out all the way. I'm out of breath. We're gonna bring our arms out all the way. We're gonna start with these figure 8 motions. This alone is a great ab exercise, and it's great for our brain because we're crossing the midline. We're moving in a fluid motion. So this might be enough for you, your abs, and your side body. If you want to spice it up, add a knee lift. As you swim over to the right, lift your right knee. As you swing over to the left, lift your left knee. So if you want it to look like this, be my guest. If your shoulders are holding you back, if this is too hard, but you really want to get the lower body involved, pull your elbows in. Bring your weight closer to your body. Keep the figure 8 motion going and add the knee lift here. So like all of these movements, I really want to encourage you, experiment, try something else out until you find something that feels good to you, works for you, challenges you. We're all doing our best, I hope. Okay, here comes the 4th exercise. If you're out of breath, so am I. 1 dumbbell, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. 3, 2, 1. Here we come with the figure 8. That music will come back in. Maybe adding an opposite knee lift. Nice job, my friends, keeping this slow and controlled. So this knee lift is, of course, a big balance challenge. Try and keep your gaze lifted, your chin lifted. Ooh, remember, the more straight that your arms are, the more challenging this is. If you want a little extra support, bring your dumbbell closer to your chest. Nice job. Keep moving. 20 seconds. Nice, my friends. Stay with it. Whew. 10 seconds here of crossing the midline, of lifting our knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I am gonna be honest, I'm glad that one's over. That was hard. You're gonna lose both of your weights. Let's all take a moment, not get in a rush, take a big sip of water. I'm mainly reminding myself when I say that to slow down, take a sip of water. Great news, our next two exercises, we don't need the weights and we're going down to the ground. So get down there nice and steady, however you want to get there. I'm going to show you our fifth exercise. We're going to start in a side plank. So let's start with our left elbow on the ground. I want you to notice how my elbow is right underneath my shoulder. So instead of it being out here, I have my shoulder lifted and I have my lower leg bent. So this is a nice steady base. My upper leg is straight with the inner edge of my foot on the ground. So setting up this base, take a minute, really set yourself up for success. Your hand's gonna come here. You're gonna press your hips up as you reach your arm forward and then lower. So we're gonna be here for 30 seconds. We're gonna do 30 seconds of this movement. If you wanna make it easier, one less thing to think about, keep your hand on your hip. Lift your hip here. I want you to keep your neck long, so instead of dropping your ear down, we're gonna keep our neck long. If you want to make it harder, step both of your feet out. Ooh, making your base a little bit more narrow as you lift your hips up. So this is a harder option. This is where I'm going to be. We're going to do 30 seconds. Then we'll press ourselves up. We'll switch our legs around. We'll go on the other side. All right. Left forearm is all the way on the ground. Your shoulders right over your elbow. Bending your left leg, so it's a nice wide base as you extend your right leg out. Are you ready for 30 seconds of hip lifts? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Reach up and lower. Now this upper body piece, if you're joining me, is a great opportunity to practice full range of motion, but it's also a great opportunity to stretch, to lengthen and strengthen the muscles that help us keep our posture lifted. Woo, we got 10 seconds on this side, y'all. Stay with it. Keep lifting your hips up, slowly lowering them down. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's not get in a rush, but let's still move like we've got somewhere to be. So swinging your legs around, bringing our right forearm to the ground, bending your right leg and reaching your left leg out straight. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Here we go, my friends. Slowly lowering with control. Now your hand could be here on your hip, or if you want to get your upper body involved in the party, find this extension as you lift your hips. Your neck stays long, stays soft. We have 10 seconds. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, y'all. We're gonna stay on the ground for our sixth move, so don't get up just yet. Our sixth move is going to be a plank. So I'll show you what the plank looks like on the ground, and then if you don't want to do your plank on the ground, I'll give you a few other options. I'm out of breath. We're gonna do a plank. So we're gonna start with our hands right underneath our shoulders. So not here, but right underneath our shoulders, and then we'll step one foot back, then the other. This is a plank. You have an option to hold it here, or you have an option to bring your knees to the ground for extra support. This is still a big challenge. I'll let you decide what works best for you. We're gonna be here for 30 seconds, not a full minute, and you could either hold your plank or you could spice it up by finding opposite shoulder taps. So this is great for a few reasons. Obviously, it makes it more challenging for our grounded arm to hold our weight up. But we're also crossing the midline. We're activating both sides of the brain. And we're throwing off our balance, so we're giving our core a really great opportunity to practice as we shift our weight and throw our balance off. So these are what the shoulder taps look like from the front. And if being on the ground is a little much for you, let me give you two other options with your chair. You could either put your hands here on the back edge of it as you tap your shoulder. So I'm still finding that plank shape with my body. Or if you want it a little more challenging, flip your chair around. Have your hands on this lower part as you tap your shoulders. So just want to encourage you, find what works best for you. Keep yourself safe, keep yourself challenged, keep yourself engaged. We're doing a plank. We're doing 30 seconds of a plank, and then we'll spice it up. We'll switch it up. So join me down here. 3, 2, 1. Timer is started. If you want to add your opposite shoulder taps, be my guest. So in this plank, keep your feet nice and wide apart. That'll help you with your balance. If you're finding your shoulder taps, can you keep your weight even as you lift your hand? So instead of rocking from side to side, can you keep it nice and still for these last 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Bring your knees down to the ground. We did it. That was round 1 of our circuit. You're doing amazing. Before we get back up to the top, well, we got to get onto our feet first. So if you've already hopped up, great for you. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to step my stronger foot forward, and then I'm going to tuck my back toes. My hands come to my shins, unless I have this handy dandy chair in front of me. I'm going to lift my back leg as I lengthen my front arms, and then I step my feet together, standing up tall at the top. All right, y'all, before we start, we're going to do some marching. We're going to do some marching to kind of give our brains a rest. So instead of getting right back into it and kind of getting bored, to keep our heart rate elevated and to sneak a little cardio in, if you will. So take a sip of water. Take a big breath in. Exhale some bad attitude. Or not, I won't tell you what to do, but I'll invite you to exhale some bad attitude. And then we're gonna start marching to the beat. So the music's gonna come in, and we're gonna start marching. We're gonna start off slow, if you think this is slow, just to give ourselves a chance to really make sure we're using opposite arm and opposite leg. As one arm lifts, the opposite knee lifts. March, 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 march. 4, 3, speed it up. Woo! All right, we're gonna march here. We're gonna count up to 8. Then we're gonna count from 8 to 1. When we're counting down from 8 to 1, I want your feet to move as fast as they can go. Here we go. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Speed it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Run. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last run. Go. 8, 7, 6. Faster. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, finding your march. 1, 2, 1, 2. Take a moment. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down to lift your chest, lift your gaze just a hair. All right. We're gonna bring the count back in. We're gonna count to 4. And then when we count from 4 to 8, we're gonna hold a leg up. It's gonna look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. March. Woo! Are you joining me in on the counting? I hope so. I want you to join me in on the counting because we're gonna keep marching here. We're gonna march. We're gonna count. I want you to clap on the 2 and the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, march. Before we keep the counting and the clapping going, I want to remind you to lift your knees higher, to use your core. We're bringing the clap back, this time on the 3, 5, and 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. I forgot what we were doing. 3s, 5s, 8s. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. March. I told you we were sneaking in cardio, so lift your knees. Keep your elbows really pumping back. We're here for 20 more seconds. Marching it out. Nice. All right. After this little marching break, we're getting right back into the circuit. 5, 4, keep marching. 3, 2, 1. Nice, that was a fun little break. All right, let's all take a sip of water. Pat yourself on the back. So we're gonna do this same circuit, the same 6 moves that we just did. The only thing that's different this time is instead of taking those longer breaks in between our sets while I show you the next move, we're gonna try and shorten those breaks. So instead of them being 45 to 60 seconds, I want them to look more like 15 to 20 seconds. So way shorter, moving from one move to the next nice and quick, keeping it spicy, keeping it challenging. As always, if you need a break, pause the video. Pause the video, find your breath, find some water, unpause it and join it when you're ready. So do your best. Your best is more than good enough, I promise. That first move, 4 trunk rotations. This is my trunk, right? Like the trunk of a tree. 4 trunk rotations. And then a kick and a reach. If you want to leave off the kick and a reach, maybe you just do the reach. Here we go. 1 minute in 3, 2, 1. 4 rotations, keeping it controlled by your belly button, hugging into your spine, and then here come the opposite kicks. Nice. Remember, we're moving at our own paces. Feel free to stay with me. Feel free to speed it up. Feel free to go slower. But wherever you are, definitely keep your core controlled. Beautiful. 2 kicks after 4 trunk rotations. We are halfway through. Remember, your hips stay pointed forward. Our neck stays nice and long. If you notice that you're squeezing your eyebrows together, I'm going to invite you to relax the skin of your face. Keep the tension in your core instead. Let's go, my friends. So close to the end here. Keep working. I've got you on the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Stop wherever you are and shake it out. Now I'm gonna remind you really quick about our second move. It's the row and the lift. We use 1 dumbbell. We pull our elbows back to 90. So instead of crowding it up here, back to 90. And then we lift, keeping our spine long. All right, let's get right into it. Feet are hip width apart. Hips come back. 3, 2, 1. Nice, my friends, and don't forget to keep your chin off your chest. So instead of letting your head hang down, we keep our chin lifted. We keep our core tight. Heels are grounded down. Love it, my friends. Keep breathing. Halfway point. If you notice that your balance keeps getting thrown off, which makes sense as we reach this weight forward, I want you to make sure that 75% of your weight is in your heels. The other 25% is in your toes. Your big toe is pressing down. Your pinky toe is pressing down. Pulling our balance from the ground up. Last 10 seconds. You've got it. Keep moving slow and controlled. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, stand up. I'm definitely feeling that in the muscles that are running along either side of my spine. So If you're feeling nice and strong in your back body, I'm proud of you. Third move, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4 elevator squats down. 1, 2, 3, 4 squats up. All right, y'all, let's get this elevator squat going. Feet are hip width apart. Take a big breath in, and let's do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Stay with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Nice work. Beautiful, beautiful job. All right, our fourth exercise is that core exercise. We lose one weight. We do a figure 8 with the dumbbell. Maybe you decide that this is enough for you. This is enough of a core exercise, or maybe you get the opposite knee lift involved. I'm gonna take a sip of water. I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling this round 2. I'm feeling these shorter breaks, so let's keep going. Figure 8s, and maybe or maybe not you add a knee lift. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice, y'all, making that figure 8 nice and big. Activating both sides of our brain. A lot of coordination going on here. A lot of balance, a lot of multitasking, a lot of core. You're doing amazing. Keep it up. No need to rush through this one. Slow and controlled is the name of the game. If your shoulders start to burn to the point that you want to quit, modify by bending your elbows closer to your chest. We got 20 seconds, my friends. Keep your chest proud. I wanna hold you. 5. I was a little quick on the countdown. Here's the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I was very eager for that minute to be over. That was challenging. I hope you're feeling it just like I am. We have the side plank coming up next. So ditch your weights, take a quick sip of water. And again, don't rush, but let's move with purpose. Coming down, starting off on the left side again. Left arm plants down, left leg bends, step your right leg out. We're doing 30 seconds on each side. Don't forget about this arm extension. 4, 3, 2, 1. No need to rush. In fact, I want you to lower your hip as slowly as you can. Whoo! Love it, y'all. Is your palm facing forward? And are you reaching forward as much as you can, halfway? Yes, stick with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move nice and quick. Moving towards the right side, getting ready for a side plank. Oh, pretty baby. Okay, plant your right arm. Left arm comes here. 3, 2, 1. Love it, my friends. Lift your hips up high, 1 inch higher than you want to, and then slowly lower down. Beautiful. So we are strengthening our side body here. And again, strengthening those posture muscles with this upper body movement. Stick with it, my friends. We're close. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Y'all, we are at the last movement. We are at 30 seconds of a plank. A plank, maybe with the shoulder taps. Remember, your hands could be on the ground with your knees lowered, or with your knees lifted, or your hands could be on either part of a chair for some extra support. 30-second push to end this circuit. This is our last round. I'm not going to surprise you with the third round this time. So here we go, finishing the circuit strong. Plant your hands, step your feet back. 3, 2, 1. Remember, your feet can be wider apart for extra balance. As I'm tapping my shoulders, I'm still keeping my gaze forward. Working hard to keep my hips level with each other. Beautiful, y'all. Stick with it. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees to the ground. Sit back on your heels. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Feel good about yourself. We did awesome. We just did 2 rounds of that hard circuit. We're going to do one fun little ditty together. So slowly make your way back up. We are going to do a little balance. So the music will kind of keep just playing in the background. We're not going to move to the beat of the music or anything. We're just going to, as we start moving into our cool down, keep challenging our balance. I want you to pull that chair that I hope is nearby closer to you. And if you don't have a chair nearby, you could use a wall or something sturdy like a countertop to just have your hand on. So let's start by grounding our left foot down, and our right hand is either going to be on our hip. I like to reach mine out to the side. Then nice and slow, we'll all move together, pulling your right knee up to 90 degrees. Notice how my foot is flexed. Instead of hanging, my foot's flexed. Open your hip out to the side. Bring your knee back to the front. Extend your leg out. Bring your knee back together. Slowly bring your foot back to the ground. Shake it out. We're going to do that again. Lift your knee up to 90. Open your knee out to the side. Bring your knee back towards the center. And extend. Can you hold it there? Can you pick your hand up off your chair? Maybe one finger is on the chair. Nice and slow. Bend your knee back down to 90. Step your foot down. We're going to do one more time. Now, I like my hand reaching out for balance, but you can do either. I'm going to try it this way this time. Knee comes up to 90. I want you to be able to see your toes here. So look down. If you can't see your toes, I want you to bend your leg more. Open your hip out towards the side. Woo, coming back towards the front. Last time to extend the leg and then hold it here. Lift it up even higher. Bend your knee and slowly lower down. Wow, okay, so not only challenging our balance, but I'm also really feeling some heat in that grounded leg. So activating our muscles till the very end. Let's switch sides. This time, plant your right foot down. We're gonna practice on the left leg. So here we go. Left leg comes out to 90 degrees. I want you to peek down, look at your toes. Open your hip out towards the side. Come back towards the center, no need to get in a rush. Extend your leg out, keep your foot flexed. Bend your leg. Slowly bring your feet back together. We're doing that 2 more times on this side. Lift your knee up to 90, keep it nice and slow, controlled as you open your hip out towards the side. Stand up tall. Bring your knee back towards the front. Extend. This time, can you hold it for 3, 2, 1, and then slowly bend your knee. Bring your feet back together. Shake it out. We've got one more time. Lifting your knee up to 90, keeping your foot flexed. Slowly opening your hip out towards the side. Slowly bring your knee back towards the center. Check down. Can you see your toes? Extend your leg. Hold it. Hold it. 3, 2, higher. 1. Slowly bend your knee. And then bring your feet together. Ooh, my goodness. Okay, that transition from our circuit to our cool down was a little more challenging than I even thought it would be. So thank you for sticking with me. Let's bring our feet hip width apart. Inhale, reach your hands out. Exhale, let something go. Inhale, reach your hands up and out. This time when you get to the top, bring your hands together and exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, lean to the right. Let's do that again, one time on each side. Inhale to stand up tall. Exhale to lean to the left. Inhale to stand up tall, stretch your core. Exhale, lean over to the right. Beautiful. Inhale to stand up tall one last time. On this exhale, goal post your arms, baby back bend, lift your chest, feel an opening in your shoulders, your chest, and use your strong core as you inhale to reach up, stand up tall. Exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Nice. Let's bring our front foot forward, flex your toes. And then with your hands on your hips, I want you to pull your hip crease back. Pull your hip crease back. Notice how my chest isn't dropping, my hips are pulling back. My hamstring is gonna tell me when I've arrived at the edge of my stretch, and when I get there, I'll breathe. I'll keep my back and my neck, spine long, just like we do during our exercise movements. And if I wanna deepen this, I press my hips back even farther. Love it. We'll spend a few more moments here. And then nice and slow, stand up tall. With your same foot forward, I want you to step your back foot forward. Pull your front hip crease back. I want you to notice how my front leg is straight, my back leg is bent. Same as before, my spine is long. Nice. Nice and slow, stand up. Bring your feet together and then step your opposite foot forward. Flex your foot. Nice and slow, pull your hips back, pull your hips back. When the back of your hamstring on this other side has told you you've arrived, take a moment to breathe, to relax your shoulders, to maybe pull your hips back 1 or 2 more inches. And whenever you're ready, stand up tall, keeping your feet separated like this. You're gonna step your back foot even farther back. Bend your back knee, keep your front leg straight, and pull your hips back again. Let me show you from the side. Beautiful, my friends. There is, I think it's always a great idea to do some extra stretching. So if you have some favorite stretches you want to do, maybe sprinkle them throughout your day. And then go ahead, meet me standing up tall at the top. We're gonna do one more stretch. Reaching your right arm across your chest and then slowly pulling your forearm closer to your shoulder. You have the option to look over your shoulder. Maybe shake your head yes to all the good stuff coming your way. And then slowly come back towards the center, shake it out. And reach your other arm across your chest. Gently pull your forearm closer. Maybe look over your shoulder. Shake your head yes. And then bring your gaze back to the center and shake it out. Let's take 3 breaths together. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, reach out and down. Inhale, reach out and up. Stay with me. Exhale, reach out and down. Last breath together. Inhale, reach out, reach up. Exhale, clap your hands together and keep that clap going. Give yourselves a round of applause. Pat yourself on the back. If you're doing this workout with a friend, give them a high five. I am so proud of you. Now, I want to remind you that this video is coming out during our Ride the Waves fundraiser. So if you can support us financially, please head to the donation link in the video description, or if you'd care to share that donation link with any of your friends and family, we would be so grateful. All right, y'all, leave us a comment, like this video, subscribe to our channel. Keep coming back. I love seeing y'all. All right, bye.